Hey, good morning, everyone. Right now, I think it's 10:50. Yeah, 10:52, and this is May 6th, and that puts us on day 17 here in Thailand, bicycling a cheap $100 bicycle to Thailand. Uh, so right now, I'm actually late start. One is mostly because I'm letting the upload dictate to me my sleeping times and when I can move right now. The internet here is terrible. It's one of those that cycles to a strong signal, back down to a weak signal, back up to a strong signal, back down to a weak signal. And the thing with my editing and uploading, since for the ones that don't know, I do all my editing on what's called the UCut app on my phone. I don't carry around a laptop that's a useless weight when you're a vagabond. Although I have in the past one time, and it was just a hassle trying to keep it clean, dry, and all you need is a hot cup of coffee and a keyboard, and yeah, that's the end of that. So since the internet's slow, they have like a 4 hour upload, or yeah, 4 hour upload time. That's about how long it takes. And what I was getting at with using my phone is on the UCut app. Once I save on the UCut app, it renders everything 4K, 30 frames per second. You have to tell which you shot it at and stuff, so it saves it in the correct. It saves it correctly. So I can't really do anything with that because it maxes out my processor. And I started doing other things like getting on YouTube, and it works in the background, but I've had it shut off on me, like restart my phone. Like it's just started getting really glitchy, and then, it just rebooted, and I lost all my work that I was editing on. Yeah, I still had the raw material and everything like that, but it couldn't locate the actual pictures, even though they're right there on the phone. So I had to actually start all over again. And editing takes me between 3 and 4 hours. So yeah, 3 to 4 hours, and then save the work, and that usually takes an hour just to save it, right, on the UCut, and it glitches out, overdoes my phone, and I lose everything. That was one of the most disheartening things that can happen. So I decided to kind of not do anything else. Plus, on the phone while YouTube's work, or while UCut is actually processing or saving the work. Um, so I also can't edit anything else while it's saving, because it's just focusing solely on saving. It has to do that one project before it does anything else. So after that, when I'm uploading to YouTube, I can't do anything else on my phone except for let YouTube, because if I go off of the YouTube app, then it stops uploading. So I have to stay on the YouTube app, and if I start surfing on YouTube, it slows down the uploading process. So something that might have only taken 1 hour is now going to take 3 hours because I'm watching other things. So I have to let it just kind of do itself. So it's a lot of just do my editing, 3 to 4 hours, save my editing, which about an hour, leave the phone alone, can't do anything, can't look anything up. Then upload to YouTube, can't do anything with my phone because I gotta let it upload, and that's another 3 to 4 hours here. Fastest I've had was like 20 minutes for, I think it was a 40-minute video. I don't know, which was fast. I mean, that was the fastest. So I'm starting to notice the little clues on what gives a bad Wi-Fi. The main one is they have here is it fluctuates from a good signal to a bad signal to disconnects, and when it disconnects, it throws the uploading process way out to the point where it actually freezes it sometimes. So yeah, and switching over to a different yeah, but anyway, so they have very slow Wi-Fi. So yesterday when I uploaded the first video, I was like, okay, well, I'll crash out and sleep while it's doing that, and I'll check back in 3 or 4 hours, right? I set my alarm. But that also means I have to now edit the following days, right? So after, I started it around, started uploading it, and I woke up around, it was like 3:30, 4 o'clock. When I noticed, okay, it's done editing finally, right? Or not editing, excuse me. It's done uploading finally the first video, right? So then I could go into the editing process. And that editing process, I think, took me 4 hours. So from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock, I was working on, to just a little bit before 8 o'clock, I was working on editing and then upload again. And maybe it was 7 o'clock. But anyway, it claimed 3 hours, right? I'm like, okay, 3 hours is good, right? 3 hours, if it's 8 o'clock, then that puts me at 11 o'clock. Checkout's not till 12. Well, right now it's at, it's going on 11 o'clock and it's only at 78%. So it's still claiming, well, it's claiming 48 minutes, but it's been off on this one. Just because I don't think it can get a good time estimate, just because of the fluctuations and the disconnects on the Wi-Fi here. It's a nice place. It's funny because you can have one of the nicest hostels in the world, but because of all the digital nomads and stuff that are out there, you need a good Wi-Fi. And I mean a kick-ass 5G Wi-Fi system. And that alone, I can't be there's content creators, there's digital nomads, and, there's people that are, so, as a hostel, you should never overlook the quality of your Wi-Fi. And it's a hotel too. Anyway, not just hostels, hotels, but then again, this was not something that I even thought about, as long as I could watch YouTube. Once I started trying to upload, that's where the quality of the Wi-Fi started really making a big difference. So I guess, if they don't, people like me that are like uploading to YouTube is not that common where they, where they hear the complaint a lot. Well, I don't complain anyway, but. Anyway, that was a long story to say I don't know what I'm doing because I can't get on Google Maps. It says I still got 48 minutes. I'm going to wait here until this is done, regardless, because it's already been doing, it's already been 3 hours. So, just got to wait out the next hour, I guess. Other than that, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I'm one of those, I feel like just when this is done, I just get on my bike and just kind of keep pedaling because I don't really know anything about this town. And I'm in one of those parts of my travels where I'm not real. I don't know. I don't know. It's becoming where the bicycle ride is the whole vacation, you know what I'm saying? And so like when I get up, I just think, I just want to hop back on the bicycle and just keep going, because that's where I feel comfortable right now. It's just kind of, there's a meditational factor to it. You get on there and you just kind of zone out. Here, now in Vietnam was different. Vietnam, because all the honking of the horns and stuff, you couldn't relax and just like pedal and see stuff go by. It was because of a constant going on in the background. But here all the drivers are very polite and stuff, and and it's not crazy, so it's relaxing. But okay, guys, that's it. So I just got on to tell you the date, the time, what I'm doing right now, and I have no clue what I'm doing today. So I'll figure it out, and you'll know because you'll be watching. All right, guys. Since I got some uploading time, I decided to order a cappuccino for 55 baht, which is $1.65. But they had a salad here I wanted to try. It's the chicken and mixed green salad, and I ordered, which is 149 baht. And then the toast right there, 15 baht, and a fried egg to go with it. I figured that's a good breakfast. So while that's still going, I got 87% uploaded. I'm gonna keep using the Wi-Fi until it's done. I'm determined to get it done. So I'm gonna hang out at row house 8 and drink my cappuccino, have a salad, and I don't know. It'll be evening by the time I leave. All right, guys. Okay, I'm not a foodie, so I don't usually take pictures of my food and all, but since I get so many requests, there's the salad. That's an awesome looking salad, man. You got the avocado, the chicken, Caesar salad dressing. I ordered the egg extra and the toast extra to make it more like a breakfast thing. But yeah, it's a good looking salad. And everything comes out to 149 salad, 15 for the egg, and 15 for that. So 179. So basically almost the same price. Basically almost the same price as the hamburger yesterday. It was the same price, wasn't it? As a combo meal, but much more healthy for you. So. In a bag. Nice. Alright. There we go. Let's see what the chicken tastes like. Oh wow. That's really good. Yeah. It's awesome. So this is the hostel I stayed at last night. $8 a night is average. I think it's $9 first night, and then $8 every night after, if you want to extend your stay. But not everybody here stayed here last night. It's just a very popular restaurant. So this is just right downstairs. So it actually makes this a really nice hostel. So anyway, I'm gonna eat my food, and yeah, I like this spot actually. Oh, and the Wi-Fi signal is a lot stronger down here. I mean, it's already pretty well done. It's just going through the processing section. So if I would have known that, I would have done this yesterday. I would have hung out down here yesterday and had a cup of coffee. I guess just upstairs the Wi-Fi changed. So I mean, and they need to put in a stronger router or something. All right, guys. Okay, it's 12:26 right now. I'm starting the Strava app. So, Olix actually, in the comments section, Olix actually kind of saved the day. He mentioned, hey, don't forget about Samroy Yote National Park. Don't pass it up. And that's actually one of the suggested spots I was told to go. It's only about 55 kilometers south from here, but I don't want to miss it. It's a national park, man. You know, the national parks have me written all over it. So I'm heading there. I'm going to the national park. I know I'll probably have to pay to get in or something, unless I can find a way to sneak in. But I just hope it's not expensive to get into national parks. Sometimes it is. I remember the Grand Canyon got way pricey, you know, just to get in. But yeah. So Olix, thank you. I almost did overlook that. Even though I dropped a pin on it for a spot to stay or to visit, I would have probably passed right by it. So that's where I'm heading, guys. I plan on doing some camping when I get out there. So that might mean I want to pick up a few things of top ramen, a few snacks before hitting. But these are all things I'll do along the way. Alright. Hey guys, it's 3:36 right now, and I'm slow moving, man. I dropped by like Mr. DIY. I needed to pick up some zip ties. I picked up another cold soak jar for like top ramen and stuff because I figure I'm camping tonight or when I get to the national park. But I've only done, it's like I said, 3:37. I've only done 24.91, so like 25 kilometers. I've been stopping a lot though. So what I've found is there's a spot called Viewpoint Ko Kalok. Khaokalok. Ko Kalok. It's so I'm inland a little bit, so it's more like if I go on this road here, going straight out. 8.7 kilometers. It's a viewpoint, tourist attraction, whatever. It's on the beach, but from the satellite view, that there's a nice big section. It just looks like undeveloped. Looks like trees. I'm hoping it's trees. So I'm just gonna go out there and check it out, and start looking for a spot to camp along the beach and stuff. I'm not quite to the national park. I'll have to do the national park tomorrow, and then maybe the cave, drop by the cave or something like that. There's a cave out here. That was a recommendation too. The cave entrance is actually, I'll look it up real quick, 26 kilometers. And I'm not going to push that tonight. I'll find somewhere to actually, 26 kilometers. Yeah, I'll figure out somewhere to put sleep tonight, and then just try and tackle it tomorrow. And I got some top ramen and some candies and stuff like that, but there's a 7-Eleven over there. When I get closer, I'll stop and have a meal, fill up my belly first, and then just go to bed that way. All right, guys, that's the plan. And that's the reason why no one's developed there. That's couldn't see that from the satellite map, so that's why there's a big old open section where no one's developed anything. There's a big ass rock. But this is the viewpoint area. I should have known from the name Viewpoint that it would be a rock. They want 40 baht for parking. So I'm gonna go around and check out the surroundings before I go anywhere. So that section at the viewpoint is going to be very touristy. There's bathrooms though. Public bathrooms. Yeah, I'm gonna go around this rock, see if I can find a good spot to camp. There's police station right there, which I don't want to be right up against that. Oh, that's beautiful out there. Turned the camera off too soon. I know there's a police station right back there. These trees are screaming, put a hammock in me. I mean, they're good spaced apart too. I think I could get away with a little public camping, no problem here. I think I will. I'll cruise around a little bit more, see what's around this area, but I might just camp right there. That one's got a nice paint job. And there's always a dog at these things. Hey, I decided to stop and eat my chicken and rice. I got it from the 7-Eleven down that way, and my tea. I figured this looked like a great spot. This is the, it's like a little turtle sanctuary or something right across the street from Wat Sumanawas, and so right across the street. I don't know what the name is. I'm in a spot called Pak Nam Pran. Pak Nam Pran. Those trees over there, which I filmed, might most likely is going to be the spot I just throw it up, you know, right out in the obvious, you know, no one's going to care. And do some urban camping. I don't think there's any reason to go stealth on anything. It's like, I mean, if you look around, this is definitely monk territory out here. He's keeping the spot clean. There's probably where he lives right over there, and yeah. And so I might go check out the beach, or just kind of pedal around, and if something better pops up, you know, a better location, then I'll camp there. But right now I'm just filling up my belly. That way I don't have to really bring anything out with me to camp. And yeah, I'm just chilling out. And right now it is 5 o'clock, so I still got a little over an hour before the sun goes down. All right. That's a beautiful view. What I'm thinking about is actually just using some of these trees and hang my hammock from, right here. I see how the boats are tied off. Looks like they're waiting for high tide to come in, take them back out. So the water line probably comes up right where these, I don't know. Sorry, I said I don't know when the high tide is, but I'm assuming the way the boats were tied off back over at the shoreline here, they're anchored into the ground, that high tide comes up all the way to the rock lines here. Probably only a little bit, but enough to push their boats back out, maybe at night or something. So I'm thinking I'll just cruise down, I'll cruise down this way until I find two of these trees that are actually spaced apart perfectly, and camp right here along the beach. So that's my plan. I think I found the perfect spot right here. Now, this is out on the rocks a little more, but it looks like the duff is thick enough, the debris in the duff, so, like the broken shells, that's what this is, and the duff is filling in all the cracks. So if I did drop anything, it wouldn't go down into the void. So this tree right here, this tree right here, nice thick one, nice and sturdy. It's been in there, look, the roots have taken hold real good. And wow, great view, huh? Then on the opposite side, there's this one. Good, sturdy, yeah. There is a business right here, you see. Oh, don't go out of frame that much. Right there. But yeah, they're way over there. That's not real far, but across the street's just an empty lot. And I think it was Tom that said the beach is owned by the king anyway, so no one actually is going to own the spot I'm staying on. Yeah, so immediately across the way, it's an open lot. And that little place right there probably shut down tonight. So I'm just going to throw up my hammock right there between those trees, too. Isn't this beautiful, though? This is an awesome little boardwalk here. It's a cement boardwalk, but man, it is nice. Probably looks really nice in 4K too. Yeah, okay, cool. That tree and that one right there. I'm gonna get to setting up, and yeah, I'm gonna get to setting up. It's about 5:40 right now, so I want to be all nice and set up by the time the sun sets. Well, the day's over, guys. Sun's already set. And what time is it? Let me give you a time check, as we always do. It's 6:21. So yeah, it looks like a nice spot tonight. It's nice, quiet. It's really, this seems like a bicycle route. This whole area out here, I mean, it's one that's got a dedicated bicycle lane, but a lot of people going back and forth on bicycles. So, you know, yeah, it's nice. Yeah, this is going to be an awesome night tonight. I'm just going to sit back, edit the video, and tomorrow I'll get to the National Forest. Today was a very short day, very, very short day. Looks like I only got about 41 kilometers, but that's okay. You know, lungs are still like clearing up and stuff like that. I had a little bit of coughing last night at the hostel, you know, and you know, I'm trying not, you know, it did fill out. You know, I mean, it pretty well all the beds except for I think one, and I didn't want to be coughing up a lung, you know, and disturbing everybody. So between that and editing, and you know, while everything was saving and uploading, I'd try and get some sleep, but then I would wake up and I had something to do, but I didn't sleep real well. So tonight's going to be a good night of rest, and tomorrow I'll feel refreshed and ready to go. Yeah, this is an awesome spot. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and say good night, y'all, and I'm going to start throwing everything together. Although I'm not going to be posting it, I like to have it all ready to go, so when I am in a Wi-Fi area, I can throw it up. All right, guys, peace out, and I'll see you tomorrow.